Brian Knez, our good friend in the United States of America. On a cold New England autumn day about 15 years ago, Professor Reichman and myself waited in your impressive offices, the offices of Brian Knez. We knew very few people in the region, and we were in need of strengthening the Zionist values of IDC Hartzlia by procuring key resources. And Brian embraced us with open arms, and especially when we spoke to him about the combat officers here, the combat soldiers here, and the Mileuimnikim at IDC Hartzlia. And Brian has been a friend of IDC for over 10 years, supporting our scholarship fund, as well as the Brian Knez IDC Center for Reservists. And what Brian does with his very generous contribution, we have the opportunity of providing tender, loving care to our reservists. We call that TLC. And this includes private lessons, which the soldiers receive when they come back from reserves if they need private lessons, wellness, gifts. You got some gifts tonight, and you deserve to have those gifts. Okay, that's what Brian would like you to have, because he cares about you. And including the beers which we drank here. So Brian, a whole bunch of reservists drank some beers tonight, okay, at your expense, and thank you for those beers. Now, Brian grew up in Tucson, Arizona, graduated from the University of Arizona. Later, he received his degree from Boston College Law School and subsequently practiced corporate law in Boston. He held a variety of roles in his family businesses, starting as assistant of the president of the General Cinema Beverages and ultimately serving as the director and co-CEO of Harcourt General and Neiman Brothers Group. Neiman Brothers is a serious group in the United States, for those of you who don't know. And Brian is the co-founder and managing partner of Castanilla Partners, a private equity firm. He works directly alongside the investment and operating teams. He's a great guy. He's got 5 beautiful children, and they have all been inspired as a result of the good share of fortune through community services. He is a donor to all kinds of other activities in the greater Boston area. But the most important thing is that Brian Knez cares about all of you and your welfare. So let's have a hand for Brian Knez.